But meanwhile, there's some new economic data out this morning that shows inflation ticked up last month at a higher than expected rate. The consumer price index rose 0.4% in February, with the market increase in the cost of shelter and gasoline.
So joining me here in Studio 57 is CBS News contributor Javier David. He is the managing editor of Business and Markets at Axios. Trader Joe's or Whole Foods?
I'm more Whole Foods, but I love Trader Joe's rice pudding and the speculoos.
There you go. Yeah, there usually is, one or two items that you're willing to go there for.
Yes.
But let's talk about why you really came here. The numbers are out. We get a look at the inflation. How do they look?
Well, not so great.
Okay.
People are paying $1,000 for Trader Joe's bags, and it's part of the problem. Look, we reaccelerated in February, and that's not a good sign. We kind of the Fed wants to cut rates. It's inclined to cut rates. It doesn't want to move too quickly. But data like this kind of shows that it's not, the reason why they're being so cautious, so patient, whatever you want to call it. But they're not in a rush, and the data is kind of not cooperating. The data continually comes in stronger than expected, and it's like we have this thing where there's a headline or there's a component, and there's an exception within the component. So it's like, okay, this looks good, but shelter costs still rising, gasoline still sort of elevated or whatever. We had all of these things that contribute to a picture that creates that people are still spending and they're still willing to spend even though prices are higher.
All right. So, J.P. Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon will agree with you probably. He said the Fed should wait until after June to cut rates, and it sounds like it's pretty obvious why, because we're still running a little hot here.
Indeed, and geeking out for a minute, we talk a lot in the economic world about the R-star, the real neutral rate of interest. It fosters steady growth. It creates a healthy job market without crashing the economy or letting inflation spiral out of control. So as it happens, I just spoke to a Wall Street economist yesterday. She says, we're more in a 3% world, and this kind of speaks to the argument that J.P. Morgan, Jamie Dimon is making. We're chasing this sort of holy grail of 2% inflation or the R-star. It's something that people can never find. And the basic idea is the Fed would much rather keep rates too high and create a recession or cut too fast and reignite inflation, is what she said. They'd rather make the former mistake than the latter. And they're going to just err on the side of caution because we keep getting these sort of upside surprises. We keep, last month was a really ugly CPI number. This is less ugly, but it's still showing that people are, spending too much, continuing to spend in the face of higher prices. And it's getting tougher for that services component to corral. And housing is just kind of out of control at this point.
Well, wages are still pretty strong. I think that's
wages
part
are pretty
of it,
strong,
right?
and that's really part of it, yes.
So President Biden's proposed budget yesterday for 2025 included targeting the high cost of homes. This is a conundrum because part of the reason why, yes, interest rates are up, but inventory is down, and that's why we're still seeing the price of homes be so expensive.
And that's the key, the housing shortage, affordable housing. We've got rising home prices, record high mortgage rates, et cetera. It's an election year, so this is an idea or sort of the creating the political impetus to do something and creating the idea that, look, this is a pitch for a second term, number one. Two, there's a real problem in housing, and a lot of this is actually outside of the White House's control, but they want to appear to be as if they're trying to address the problem. And so this is what this is. We spoke, Axios actually published a story yesterday on this, and we spoke to a domestic policy advisor. She realizes that housing costs are a central concern for the administration. People just can't afford housing. You almost can't even afford to rent anymore.
Yep, it's so true. Well, all these things we'll be watching. Javier David, thank you very much.
Absolutely.